Here's a couple more examples. So given our two functions right here, we're going to find f times g of x, right? F of x times g of x. And then evaluate when x equals 3 means we're going to have to find f g of 3. Okay, f of x is x plus 2. When you're multiplying, parentheses are really, really important. Otherwise, it looks like the completely wrong thing. G of x is x squared minus 4. Okay, we just talked about how to multiply polynomials. When it's a simple 2 by 2, we're just going to FOIL x cubed plus 2x squared minus 4x minus 8. So f g of x is that function right there. So then f g of 3, I'm going to plug in 3 everywhere there's an x. Okay, boop, boop, boop. Calculator says I get 25. Hopefully that's correct. And again, you could have gone back here and found f of 3 and multiplied that by g of 3. But let's double check. F of 3 is 5 times g of 3 is 3 squared is 9 minus 5 minus 4. Sorry, got ahead of myself. So this would be end up being 5 times 5. So yeah, I like 25 for my answer. Okay, down here, oh, we have radicals. That's okay. Same idea, and we just reviewed, or you should have just reviewed how to multiply and divide radicals. We're going to keep it easy for these ones, and we're just going to fill them into the formulas. We're not going to worry about rationalizing. So f divided by g of x means we're going to take f of x on top, divide it by g of x on the bottom. Why does it keep writing this stupid thing? G of x. Okay, f of x is square root of x minus 3 over g of x, which is square root of 16 minus x squared. And again, we're not going to rationalize. We're just going to leave it as that. And then we've got g divided by f. That means this time we're going to take g of x and put it on top. F of x, put it on the bottom. So this time on top is 16 minus x squared, and on the bottom is x minus 3. Okay, that was just a quick introduction. You'll see more of those when we start talking about domain and range of these, but I wanted you to see kind of what it looked like with radicals. It's exactly the same. For example, if I asked you to find, let's say we found f divided by g of, 2. That would mean to take this function right here, and everywhere there is an x, we would plug in, let's do 3. We would plug in a 3. So on top would be square root of 3 minus 3. On bottom would be square root of 16 minus x squared. Whoops, 9, because it was 3 squared. So that would be square root of 0 on the top over square root of 16 minus 9, 7. Doesn't matter because square root of 0 is just 0. Divided by anything is still just 0. And so on and so forth. So you can still evaluate it at one of those. All right, that's it as far as examples are concerned. Just kidding, forgot about these last two. Just more practice with multiplying and dividing. So f times g of 16. Again, you can find f of x times g of x. So 6x times x to the 3/4. Properties of exponents say when you multiply them together, you should add their powers. So this is a 1, you'll go 1 plus 3/4, or 6x to the 7/4. And then we want to find that of 16. So FG of 16 will be 6 times 16 to the 7/4. And then that'll be a big number. It'll essentially be 6 times 2 to the 7th. I won't tell you where that came from. We'll just boop, boop, boop. Calculator says I got 768. All right, G divided by F of 81. So we're going to take G of X divided by F of X. This time it's X to the 3/4 on top, divided by 6X. When you're dividing exponents, you subtract them. So it's going to be X to the 3/4 minus 1. And that's over the 6. The 6 doesn't go anywhere. So this becomes on top x to the negative 1/4 over 6. No negative powers, so we're going to move that back down to the bottom. We've got 1 over. I keep hitting the board or something because it's driving me nuts. 6x, now it's to the positive 1/4. Now to plug it in and get G over F of 81. I'm going to plug in 81 for x. So 6 times 81 to the 1/4. Boop, boop, boop. Calculator says that's 1 over 18. Okay, those are the last examples.